I really think that finding 7 on Inferno is going to be a tough affair. I think try and keep the goal small, Jay. I think go 3 rounds. You know, keep it realistic.
3 rounds total or 3 rounds in this map?
3 rounds in this map, so 4 in total, Jay. 3 plus 1.
Roger that. So, Imperium's goal, as set by Dwayne, is to get 3 rounds against the Evil Geniuses here on the second map. So, let's see whether they can do it. They are on a CT start here. They have had good CT starts here in Inferno over the course of New York. So, let's see whether that'll end up converting here against the T side. Diffusing from Birdie Box, smoke down for him, double flash and HE for Carter. J. P2K's USP setting up Evil Geniuses. Very passive at the moment here across the T-side default.
Yeah, ImPerium setting themselves up for a gamble stack to take some early brackets control. Unfortunately for Evil Geniuses, they look like they're heading their way into the B bomb site. Carter J does have a little bit of utility, so if he times his HE right, Jay, this could still do some decent damage.
Nades on, flashes over. Carter looking to swing out with the USP. They all cross out and look onto the B-site plant here. Stanislaw straight down on from the Coffin's default. ImPerium is sneaking up here towards Banana, and Tarek behind him back behind Sandbag. No one checks it. He'll get that first kill. Breezy follows suit onto Heretic. Meanwhile, the crossfire lot Birdie Box does come in with 2 trades. Ethan with one of his own, though, spamming his way through against Wilkie. And alongside Stanislaw, the crossfire set. He's on for a 3K. Ethan's going to get it. That's pistol going away of EG.
And there we are. ImPerium, look, they set themselves up for the retake. Unfortunately, that HE from Carter J wasn't able to do a hell of a lot of damage at all. The rotations came in really, really quickly from Banana. They didn't check Tarek's position. Ethan brought that round right back with 3 kills towards the top of Banana. And ImPerium going to be forcing going into round 2. They've got a Mag 7 to deal with, a couple of upgraded pistols, and a Scout for Heretic. And for Evil Geniuses, you'd have to think maybe something quick, Jay, with a couple of these Mac 10s. Looking to try and take some really early mid-control.
Smoke down, Wilkie will burn. Something's off here over in the early Banana control. Tarek will jump in again and take the headshot on Heretic very quickly over on the A site contest. The Eagle Step Ellison doesn't get his kill, gets a couple of tags in. Ethan with the Mac 10 will overwhelm the secondary frag, and that will be a bomb plant that can be secured. So 3 for nothing. CT's left to hold on to their Kevlar, their upgrade pistols, and their utility at this stage.
Yeah, hold on to it. Look, they upgraded it. And fortunately, they weren't able to really do too much damage. But EG just took bracket control so damn quickly, and then just a lot of jumping... or baiting, I should say, baiting players to try and pull some CTs out into the open. A simple 2-0 start. Even for Cirque, an opportunity to maybe find some extra kills with the 2 players trying to save towards Banana. If they can do that, they will limit the amount of weaponry ImPerium can bring forward, Jay, into that next round. Because you've got to think with their force coming into round 2, they can't really bide too much around this Mag 7 and Deagle. Does find one with the Deagle, but that is all that he's going to find. Carter J should be able to hold on to this Swag 7, bring it into the next. So for EG, starting things off again on a very, very strong front foot.
Yeah, 2-0 to the T side board. ImPerium having the players that went down have very light investments into this next round. Of course, is very similar to the way things went down in the first map, obviously, with the force buy in the second round, the eco coming into the third. So it is what it is. ImPerium just set to probably get decimated by Evil Geniuses again. See if they can put these 5-7 CZs and the Mag 7 for Wilkie into effect. Carter tagged up by nades already onto the cross position. The smokes will go. The CT spawn locked off. Carter taking even more damage. Mac 10 moves closer. Ethan gets that kill on him as he's too close towards the open positions. Damage done towards Birdie Box. He gets that spree to the smoke. 5-on-3 with B-side taken.
ImPerium, maybe seeing if they can look for a couple of extra kills. Tarek just pop flashing his way through the smoke. There's another one there. They might even try and go for a little bit more, Jay, if they really are hungry for this over-aggression. Boost coming up, or at least trying to see if they can get a bit of information over the top there. ImPerium waiting for the aggression to come through. What is going on, Jay?
Ethan jumped around the corner with a USP and got a kill towards that corner. You see what the blood splatter was. Oh, boy. Oh boy, it's going to be that kind of a matchup for EG, isn't it? Oh, well, orbs out for Heretic at least. Was, if I remember correctly, the top fragger for ImPerium in that last map, which again does not say much, but the AWP will come through to do some damage and at least try and pick back a couple of rounds here. AKs across the board here for the T side, with the exception of Tarek, who has the Galil still in from the second round.
Making sure it doesn't want to waste any money, Jay, by upgrading to an AK, even though the money line's pretty strong for that T side. Ethan taking top banana control by himself, and for ImPerium, Jay, rather than sort of bringing like 2 or 3 players to top of banana in early round and then gamble stacking up at the A bomb site, they've just gamble stacked A from the get-go, meaning the EG have had the simplest time in the world taking this control.
ImPerium playing passive contact B. Second player, Birdie Box will rotate to join Carter J on the defense. Been some nades up, well timed onto Birdie's position, so tagged him up. Show about the damage done towards Stanislaw. No kills as of right now. Breezy does see that first contact. They now know that the boiler and apartment's position has been taken by the T side. Still one player playing on the balcony for the moment. The orb watching of Heretic at the edge of the smoke with someone taking towards the long control. Swing and a miss. There's Tarek with the kill. Again on the Galil, fragging away with the entry kills.
As soon as you miss, you're going to get just absolutely trounced on. You have a look there of Tarek being able to win out the fight against Heretic with the AWP. Now the contact's coming in from long. Wilkie's going to try and push through the line with smoke. Oh, he's able to catch down Seth, pick up that AWP. Can he find any more? The knife's coming in. Oh, but Ethan takes it away from him. How devastating is that? Oh my goodness.
I'm not even surprised that they're like taking rounds like this. Carter's best bet is to grab that AWP and save it. He's going to try going for the retake. The balls to go for knives around that covey corner. I mean, to be fair, they did have him pressed into a corner, but yeah, it's going to be one of those maps for Evil Genius. This isn't going to be a full T-side board maximum bonus. It's just Carter trying to see if we can take these players out of dodge. Again, a nice round in these corners here. Shots on toward one. No scope, not landing. There's Breezy with his frag. Ball gets recovered by Stanislaw. And ImPerium set to half buy into round 5.
And look, there was a decent chance of going in for the knife. I know the player in Moto was quite low. I don't know if Ethan did it on purpose to try and like steal the kill away, but Tarek doesn't get the knife. I don't think we've seen a knife kill in this series so far, Jay. So maybe one's on the cards, just maybe.
Possible. We'll see how well it will go. Deagle's CZ's in. There's Suck with the kill on Ellison. Molotovs into the back lines. Ethan watching the cross position. Smokes up. Nades coming through. Oh, well, Carter and Birdie Box will combine with an 8 stack to do some damage and take out Stanislaw, really. So 4-on-4 ImPerium getting a couple of consolation kills.
I'm trying to work around this B smoke around the top of Banana from Ethan. Seeing if he can maybe get a bit of a sight line onto the Coffins player on the jiggle peak. ImPerium so far doing some decent damage. I mean, 4 versus 4 in an eco like this, they've done pretty well so far. Now, the player towards first oranges is going to hear a lot of information, even without the bomb, Jay, and look at that from Ethan! That secondary kill came in so damn quickly.
God, I want to see a slow-mo of that spray transfer. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. ImPerium, Heretic standing alone towards this mid control, and yeah, it was a pistol round, you know, it was an eco. So Evil Genius is just going to take this 5th round pretty simply. Again, nothing out of the ordinary, with the exception of that spray transfer, which I have to say was very, very cleanly done there from Ethan.
That was nice, and well, you've got to think for Heretic, he's going to try and see if he can maybe find an exit kill. ImPerium started things off decently. There was a 4-on-4, and then Ethan just comes out of nowhere, deals with the second Origins player and the Coffins player like there's just nothing in between. A 5-0, Jay. Nice and simple for EG.
Yep, just as I asked, this kill on Heretic. Oh, we're stuck in the back lines here, so might get the AK to drop. Timing. Oh, he whipped the shots. Ethan was still swinging at the frag back. So 3K for him. And Evil Genius is with that 5-0 here. We can take a look at this spray one more time. It's so good, man. It's so good. I love it. I absolutely love it there.
Okay. I mean, that was probably one of the sickest spray transfers I think we've seen. Do you want to say over the last 6 days, like the entire event? I don't know. Like, it was up there. It was certainly up there with one of the best we've seen.
At the very least, on the B stream, I'll give it that.
Yeah,
so, you know,
definitely there.
EG currently styling on the opposition. Pretty effective round coming through. The rifles will come back to the Imperium side. 3 were left for the Evil Geniuses, so they can, of course, rebuy their weapons without defending the economy too much. Tarek playing out of the apartments alongside Breezy, about to swing into CT to find. Brave does damage towards one, and again Breezy with sprays back and forth, looking for his triple. He gets it on Heretic as well. And Birdie Box, last player alive. I mean, again, Imperium doing damage here on the rifles.
Yeah, look, I actually really like that setup from Imperium. They go for the triple apartment set, they peek on each other's contact, have some really nice crossfires, and then Breezy just comes along and just rips it apart completely. And Birdie Box, the stand-in for this matchup for Imperium. EG doing the classic tower boost, Jay. And it looks like Birdie Box just wants to hold on to this rifle. I mean, look, I understand that. Like, money's not great on this CT side, 1 versus 2. Not really much of a chance of him trying to convert this round. So rather than going for it, he's going to hold on to the AWP.
Yeah, it makes sense at this stage. No way he's going to clutch this 1v2 with a big green gun. If he could grab an AK, then I'll give him a little bit of credit to that. But even then, like, this is Breezy and Stannis that we're talking about. So play the long-term game, grab the orb, save it into the next round. So that way the buy-up can have some options here for CT Cast. Watch Breezy again get his 3k in the acquisition. The spray transfer is fantastic. 6-0 for the Evil Geniuses side. Some very good T sides coming out over the course of Inferno the last couple of days, and it definitely is looking like one of them here.
Yeah, look, it really is. Imperium, I've got to be honest, Jay, even with a 0-6 scoreline, I think that they've made Inferno a lot more competitive than they did over on Mirage. So hats off to Imperium and trying to make these rounds as close as possible. They tried for a really aggressive play of Heretic in through brackets, but he's going to get charged down upon. A couple of kills going in from both sides, but in the end, 4 versus 4. Ellison, oh, it looks like he wants to peek. This could be a chance to maybe catch off the AWP of Cirque.
Watching in towards the cross position, will he extend and try challenge towards quad? I mean, it's a good chance he'll get traded if he does, so he's holding this angle, ready for an overextension from the CT side. Who is going to blink first? Seems like it might be Allison that forces the issue forward. That's going to be a simple kill. Does get a tag off as Cirque stays alive, so 4v3. T's now start leaning towards the A site as Wilkie also overextends, gets shut down. A site's completely open. The last 2 of the defenders known to the Evil Geniuses, so they're rushing in towards A. They're getting a bomb plant. Hopefully, here's footsteps of the player coming in from the backlines. Carter could do some damage if he can spray together and get the simple kills.
There's the start, Jay. Unfortunately, Carter J's now going to be the last one left. Swing on from both long and from short of Ethan and Tarek. And it goes the way of Evil Geniuses 7-0. You know what is a little bit of an interesting fact? Is that I was checking out Cirque streaming a couple of weeks ago, and he sounds like full American now, Jay. I remember, you know, when he was back in EU, playing with like the Bulgarian scene, you know, had a pretty European Bulgarian accent, but now that's just gone completely. And I suppose he's been in NA for like 3 years now. It's been a while.
You know you're struggling for content in a matchup where you have to start bringing up player accents.
Well,
look, at the end of the day, the environment changes you, and credit where it's due. If that's what Star wants to do, then fair enough. The Eagle set in for the defensive of the Imperium side. Fast execute coming out. Ethan again going to try entry on Grill, takes the kill on Carter J. Nice and efficient at a 5v4. Bomb plant can be received. Imperium locked slightly out of the B sites.
Ethan, I'm trying to look if he can get anything over the edge of this coffin smoke, and rather than falling down and maybe taking a bit of a different angle, he's just going to stay here and be a little bit of a pillar. And even Tarek's being boosted up from a teammate there. Stanislaw, kills coming through. And Birdie Box and Ellison looking to see if they can find some more exit kills, but it just seems like, Jay, especially in their second map, is that all they're finding is exit kills.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's not going to convert into decency in terms of the rounds themselves here. Imperium can do damage, but if they can't convert that damage into actual results, then... Jesus Christ, that is loud. Hey,
I was going to say the same thing.
I didn't know how loud that bell rang in the game itself until they all spammed it. My word. Yeah, Evil Geniuses, flawless half take so far, 8-0 against Imperium.
There's a couple of bells in the game. You've got what? One in Inferno T spawn, one towards Beast or Banana, where they were just shooting at it now. Wow,
Why would you replay that production? Why?
and there's one in Outer on Trade, isn't there? Above T-Con. A couple of bells.
Oh my word. Wow. Heretics coming up with the kills. Ethan. Oh. They talk about his one taps. Smoke up. Ready. Does get flashed blind momentarily. Can he get the kill back onto Birdie Box? I imagine he probably should be able to do this relatively quickly. Orb in Heretic, caught out towards the mid control. Orb for your battle goes the way. Baited out actually by the gun barrel. So credit to Heretic, unforced mistakes on Spurt, but actually we'll be able to get away with a kill. That's the bomb being dropped here by the Orb of the CT side.
Alrighty, this is actually doable to come out from Imperium. Ethan gonna pick up that bomb, try and bring it back to the site. Tarek's incredibly low. Birdie Box needs to be able to pull a distraction away. Now, information's come through on where both of the CTs are. A Heretic, you've just got to think, how is he going to establish a crossfire to retake this from Birdie Box? They're from two very different angles on the map, and for Breezy, he hasn't seen the long player coming through, but Tarek has, and that crossfire being set means that Heretic is now going to be in a 1 versus 3 on for the ace at this point, Jay. But he's probably better off trying to save onto this AWP. Hang on a minute, he might now try and go for this.
Sitting here in the back lines, but shut down effectively by Ethan and Breezy. They're spraying through onto the short control 9-0 for the EG cap. Imperium. Good effort there again, doing damage, but you know, no rounds there for the CT side. They'll keep that one in for the rebuy back and the follow-up round here, the rifles. And then when you're losing the shots like this, I mean, what can you, you know, what can you realistically do, Imperium?
Yeah, look, that was filthy. That was absolutely dirty coming out from Ethan. And Stanislaw goes, you know what? I've tried the AK a few times now. I might just go for the P90. I'm still yet to get a kill. It seems like all my teammates are doing everything. A Cirque to open up onto Heretic. 9-0 for EG. And Stan is just running up through top Banana with the P90.
Yeah, straight out towards the cross. Ellison comes up with an eagle. Kill Birdie Box. Just turn around with a simple frag back. Suck. Gets a kill on Carter through the wall. 4v3, making it 3v2. Cirque getting Ellison to fall back. The Molotov's down, the flash is over, and just the Banana control generally coming through from the T side. And Birdie Box and Wilkie, no real chance. I mean, again, done damage, but not enough to really do anything major against the Evil Geniuses side. And most importantly, they're not getting the rounds together.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that you can have a couple of these close rounds, but you really need sort of advantages and opportunities to convert. Wilkie's going to be the only player at this A-bomb site. Now, I suppose there is a bit of a chance if they don't check this mini-pit angle. Wilkie tapping away does only find one kill. And now it's down to Birdie Box. And you've got to think, he got an AK now. Like, 1v2, just go for it. Try and see if you can convert the rounds.
Yep, I mean, right logic right there. Why not at this stage? Let's see what you can do. AK in for the clutch. Racing in onto the back lines, leg shot from the AWP. Now going to put in the rotations back on Breezy. Should face in from the long position. And Buddy looks to get that one drive back in for the Quadra. Shots missing from the AWP. He's stalling for time at the very least. Eventually he'll find that face up from mini pit. Single kill, single round, 10 rounds total for Evil Geniuses.
Can't triple AWPs, that's what we're talking about. Can't get it out. Try something different. Try something unorthodox. They're going for 2, Jay. Is the third coming through? No, it's not.
Nah.
Maybe we'll have to wait a few more rounds.
Something tells me we're not going to see. I don't think we've seen a triple AWP from Imperium at all over the course of the this group stage. So
I think it was Rebirth who we saw it once a few days ago. Outside of them, I think that's the only time we've seen it.
I definitely know it was an Imperium that brought it out, so I can tell you that much at the very least. So I'm not too sure that they won't bring it in here for this round. I mean, already that first AWP was faced in from Carter J, and he's lost control. First kill by a Molotov of Stanislaw. Damage, of course, done by utility in general down towards that banana position. Ethan has been tagged pretty heavily, picking up that secondary AWP, though. So that was double AWPs for the T side here, Twig.
Wilkie the only member left on this A-bomb site now, and he's going to really have to deal with a lot of players. That is a nice duel onto Tarek, but he needs some support. His teammates are rotating in from Banana. They're going to be very, very slow to try and get this support out. We've started to rotate into mid while he's coming through. He's trying to tag up at least Stanislaw, finds another kill. He's done pretty good on this side because now Ellison's come in from short and it's a 2 versus 2.
Oh, but he doesn't see Cirque at the end of the stack, though. That orb face, quick in, quick kill. Now Birdie Box left alone. And he's sneaking up the apartment. Cirque is reading it. When he time it right, will Birdie Box be able to find the swing and the hit and the kill to recover the chance here on the A site? Control the gun barrel's been seen. Nope, easy there, man. Scope up, head seen, Cirque, frag 11 to the board of Evil Geniuses. And, well, I mean, they did give away some unnecessary frags with the low HP player of Ethan just popping out of the apartments first with the orb. But with so much money on the board, like, so long as they can keep at least 2 players in for the rest of the half, they're going to be able to buy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Stanislaw got his first kill that last round as well, Jay. But look, like the last
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he was 0 kills for quite some time. But like Imperium have made those last 2 rounds very, very close. A 1v2 and then a 1 versus 1 previously. Like not bad at all from the CT side. And EG, they've taken a lot of damage from these nades, but they're so quickly into this B bomb side. Already finding that first kill onto Birdie Box. Carter J's going to find a trade, but now B's completely opened up.
Yeah, and Breeze is going to overextend, trusting he can find these players out towards the CT spawn. And Wilkie will turn it back to a 3-on-3 at the very least, but Ethan Blind spraying will take the AK out of the hands of Edison. Get that next kill back, boost up to the wall. No, he's going to rush straight up through this cloak. There's 2 2Ks in the server, apparently, all left to Heretic 1v3. And, yeah, this is going to be 12-0 for the Evil Geniuses side. Imperium ripped apart here on this eco. And, yeah, I mean, what more were you expecting at this stage? Ethan with the Glock out will get the 3. And Evil Geniuses continue to make the dream happen. 16-0 on the table, Dwayne. And they do look more confident than they did on Mirage as well, which is... Look, I'm not going to jinx it this time. I promise you, there's no feasible way I can jinx it. EG,
you mention it.
EG are looking more confident on Inferno, somehow, by the way, right? You know, you consider a 16-1 on Mirage, and somehow you're looking at this team like, how can they look more confident? Well, they just are right now.
Every time you mention it, it always happens. And I'm telling you, Jay, you've mentioned it like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times over the course of the last like 12 months or so. And every time you say it, it happens. So I'm hoping that you don't jinx it. But look, for Imperium, they're going for the double orbs again. It's Carter J and Heretic to try and pick it up. EG going in very, very quickly to the top of Banana. And there's only 1 player to this B bomb site. That's Carter J playing towards the back of Dark. As soon as he gets dealt with, that B bomb site's opened up. Tarek can try and cut off the rotations if they want to retake Banana from mid. Ooh, good shot from Carter J to start off, but he only gets 1.
Gonna stop playing with the Galillas, Ethan. The round here for the T side. Birdie Box, Molotov against the position. Probably should force the smoke out if it extends out to that corner, but he'll let it burn, so they won't give any information to the T side players that can come through. They smoke down the main cross as a result. Birdie Box gets 2 frags. Cirque and Ethan to fall. Or Stanislaw watching in. Bombs yet to commit towards the B site, by the way. So right now, Tyra could take that, push it into the A site, and there will be absolutely no way that they'll be able to retake it in time. Stanislaw has done it back to a 2-on-2, though. Heretic to fall next. Tarek making his way up still. Birdie Box is watching the main site cross here. And this could be an interesting proposition if Tarek isn't checking. Now both AKs in, and Birdie Box actually catches Stanislaw at the construction area. So now Tarek in a 1-on-2 clutch scenario.
Oh, Pete coming out from Tarek, and he can't win it. Imperium get their first round. Get their first round, Jay.
Shut up, okay? Shut up.
Like, no, honestly, I'm saying this right now. You are banned from ever mentioning the 16-0, Jay. You are banned. It's not happening anymore.
Shut up. Shut up. 12-1. Evil Geniuses are still winning. There's still 11 rounds in the lead right now, okay? Like, what does it matter if Imperium get a single round, okay? The dream's dead, whatever. They're going to win in the next, few rounds of the half anyway. Orb in for Cirque and Heretic. Smoke out. Look at Breezy just forcing forward the AK, setting for the first headshot. It's actually Birdie Box towards Ethan, then cutting it off. Kind of still gets that kill. Wilkie lines up too, though. Tarek trades Ethan and Tarek. Final couple of rounds. And that's why Evil Geniuses are going to win the rest of the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's not the point I'm getting at. But no, look. Anyway, that was a really good round from EG. It was very quick. It was over very, very fast too. And it's always a really nice response too. Like it's when you're a team that's always like in a scoreline where you're like 13-0 up, 12-0, whatever it might be, and then your opposition finally get a round, to shut it down like that is always some really great confidence. Now we've seen EG going for the negevs and the PB Bisons. Now ImPerium are going double negevs on CTJ.
Why not at this stage, you know, ImPerium. A broken by situation, the AK is coming straight out to get all the kills. Tarek's seeing the player in Boiler. Plays. Mag 7 could get away with a kill, at least gets Breezy down to the drop here. The second frag as well on Tarek, okay, but again, 1v4, there it is. Kill from Molotov of Stanislaw, 14-1 from ImPerium at the half. Once again, we go to a break and see whether they can close it out quickly.
So don't reach out and I mean that. I'm under siege and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
Welcome to the war game.
You're no ally of mine. Your life is a kind of lie, and I know that I won't change your mind. We have no common ground, and we're never gonna figure it out. So don't get friendly, get angry. I'll bury you down by the bar. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
And 14-1 again for Evil Geniuses. Could go 32-2 in terms of this series overall if they can get the pistol and conversion, which is very likely at this stage to egg. We saw how dominant they were on the pistols on the CT side of the last map. Now here towards this map, let's see how well they can do. Fast execution coming in towards the second mid area, challenging up from the apartments for the Evil Geniuses side. And it will be led here by Birdie Box and Ellison. Quickly shut down by Cirque and Breezy. Stanislaw trying to get his piece of the pie, but Cirque gets this triple. Carpenter finds one trade, but there's Stanislaw to clean it up. Match and match point here for Evil Geniuses.
Well, that pistol was over pretty quickly, Jay. 15-1. EG looking to try and close out this series as quickly as possible. I'd like to see Ethan get a 30 bomb as well, Jay. I mean, 3 kills in 1 round? That's doable, right?
It's kind of likely, actually, all things considered. I think Evil Geniuses could just rush straight through the mid position, have him play first to second. Maybe you can see the trade back. And I mean, well, right now, 3 players looking to try to do something out here. Yep, Ethan, he wants his 30 bomb. He recognizes the same strat is viable. Spray gets 1 and 2. Ooh. Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan. 30 bomb, mate. Straight through. He's got 1. There it is. 30 bomb to close out the map. 16-11 for Evil Geniuses.